So when we're looking to recruit new staff into the office here in Manchester, what we look for are candidates from a diverse background. We're not looking for people that have to have had 5 years in recruitment. We're not looking for people that have to have had specific sales-based experience. But what we are looking for, somebody that can come in and work within a customer-focused, client-focused environment, be able to communicate clearly, either over the telephone or face-to-face, be able to work collaboratively with your team members, and have that attitude, which is, I want career development. If you want career development and you want to push yourself on over the next 5-10 years and have a career within the industry, then NES is a great option.
So our Manchester office is the largest in the region. It represents all of our core sectors. So my own responsibilities including energy and energy transition, but I also have 2 counterparts that are responsible for running the chemical and power sectors and life science and renewables.
So I worked in retail, very different to recruitment, but similar with the target structure. So we used to have targets that we needed to achieve daily and weekly and monthly, which is similar to recruitment. And it was also working with people as well, so it was very customer orientated.
I used to teach physics for 7 years, and then kind of moving over into recruitment here and having that opportunity to be actively involved with sectors and industries and technologies that I used to teach as kind of, what could happen in the future or what might happen or possible alternatives, to see them now actually being made into realities and being able to kind of almost contribute directly to them by finding the best talent in the market and pairing them with the companies that are actually making these things happen. It's brilliant. I really, really enjoy it.
I really like the grad scheme. I think when you think of corporate, you think you're probably going to be the youngest there because I was fresh out of university. But it was me full of people who were my age, similar experience, have just come out of university, had never been in a corporate setting before. Before I came here, I was very in retail, hospitality, which for around 6 years of my life, and then I've come straight into a corporate scene, so it was very strange, and I think a lot of people were in the same boat as myself.
I was working in retail for makeup and perfume, so that's when I started to find out I really like the whole client and people relationship. I'm very much a people's person, and I just thought I want to be able to use my skills and how to talk to people, communication. I want to use all that in my future role. I'd say if you're the type of person that's really trying to get yourself out there, make a name for yourself, and let people see who you truly are and how build up your confidence as well, recruitment is literally the best place for you.
The best thing I've learned is probably just to do something as simple as it sounds. Sometimes you put off a call to a director or a CEO of a huge company, you're thinking, oh, they don't want to speak to me. But if you do just do it, you'll be surprised at who actually is quite open to talk. You get over that initial fear, and then it's just like having a normal conversation.
The culture across the Manchester office is a big open plan office. But what we try and instill into everybody is that teamwork and collaboration across every team. We work in many different sectors across the office, but what we want to do is create an environment where everybody feels confident to input their ideas, whether they're starting out in the recruitment journey or whether they're middle management or whether at director level. We see everybody being able to input into ideas.
Well, it's apart from the weather, it's a beautiful city, and everyone is friendly, and just the opportunities in Manchester as well. Obviously, we work in a big team, and then we do lots of different markets out of this office in Manchester, whereas some of the ones don't typically have as many different and large scale projects, but in Manchester we're quite fortunate to be looking after the majority of them.
I've worked at another recruitment business, and I much prefer the culture and the recognition you get for doing a good job here. I think ingrained within the culture here is that recognition that if you do a good job, it doesn't go unnoticed. People don't just take it for granted, and you would be rewarded for that and praised.
I would say it's quite energetic. It is vibrant. We do a lot of socials and things like that, which also keeps it fresh, and everyone interacts quite well.
Culture is absolutely brilliant. Everyone seems to get on with everyone. I like the fact that it seems like everyone's approachable, no matter what level you're at. It doesn't seem like there's micromanagement, so you're left to your own devices and left to get on with your job, but the support is there if you need it.
There's the weekly benefits we get, such as free lunches, free breakfasts as well, which I really like. But I'd say one thing that really suits myself is the hybrid working. NES offers so much flexibility in the sense that I don't have to start directly at 8, I can start between different timings, I can work from home if needed to. I like the flexibility that NES offers a lot.
For someone making a start in the career of recruitment, there is a defined sort of career structure and development plan to help people get from the first step to the next step onto the next. So there's opportunities whichever way you want your career to go,